World at War, a comprehensive guide to all conflicts in 2023. Hello everyone. As we approach the end of the 2023s, the world is embroiled in a number of conflicts. From border disputes to civil wars to two-nation wars and global alliances, the landscape of international relations is more complex and volatile than ever before. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the major conflicts in 2023s, examining their causes, effects, and potential solutions. By exploring the full scope of the world's conflicts, we can gain a better understanding of the world at war and what can be done to bring peace to our planet. On this channel, we will let you know the latest update about World at War, a comprehensive guide to all conflicts in 2023, so stay tuned, and thank you. The conflicts. 2023 saw a marked increase in world conflicts, with tensions mounting from an array of sources. Border disputes, civil wars, and two-nation wars all took their toll on international relations. In Europe, the Balkan states of Serbia and Kosovo were embroiled in a bitter dispute over the former province of Kosovo, with Serbia refusing to recognize its independence. Meanwhile, in Africa, the ongoing civil war in Sudan between the Muslim-dominated North and the Christian-dominated South showed no signs of abating. In the Middle East, Israel and Palestine continued their long-running dispute over the disputed territories, while tensions between Saudi Arabia and Iran remained high. The United States and its allies also faced a looming threat from North Korea, whose aggressive nuclear program had put the region on edge. And in Asia, China continued to expand its influence by building military bases in the South China Sea, a move that was met with resistance from its neighbors. The situation was further complicated by a series of proxy wars between Russia and the West. Ukraine was at the center of this conflict, which saw Russia's support for pro-Russian separatists in the east of the country and Ukraine's Western allies' backing of the Kyiv government in the west. Meanwhile, in Syria, a proxy war between Iran and Saudi Arabia threatened to spill over into neighboring countries. These conflicts had far-reaching implications for the world economy and global security, as well as the lives of millions of people across the globe. To make matters worse, in many cases, these conflicts seemed intractable, without any clear path forward for resolution. The prospects for peace looked dim in 2023, and it seemed like the entire world was constantly on the brink of disaster. In an attempt to quell these rising tensions, the United Nations convened a peace summit in Paris, bringing together leaders from around the world in hopes of achieving a lasting resolution to the myriad conflicts. Although progress was made during these negotiations, most analysts concluded that it would take many more years before real progress could be made toward lasting peace. Furthermore, environmental disasters began to plague some parts of the world, worsening already dire situations even more. From severe droughts affecting much of sub-Saharan Africa to melting ice caps leading to rising sea levels worldwide, climate change seemed to be having an ever-increasing impact on many parts of the planet. To make matters worse, economic inequality between different nations seemed more pronounced than ever before. Wealthy countries such as the United States, Canada, and Japan enjoyed relative stability compared to less developed areas such as Central America, Sub-Saharan Africa, and South Asia. This led to increased migration, both legal and illegal, throughout the world as those in poorer countries sought better opportunities abroad. Meanwhile, rapidly advancing technology meant that humans were increasingly exposed to cyber threats from malicious actors seeking to take advantage of vulnerable systems. Despite ongoing efforts from governments and private organizations alike, these digital threats posed an ever-growing problem for individuals and nations alike. Moreover, religious extremism presented another pressing issue facing humanity in 2023. With rising Islamic extremism playing out in much of the Middle East and North Africa, increased violence was seen across religious lines globally. Christians, Jews, Buddhists, Hindus, Muslims, and other faiths were increasingly victims of hate crimes due to their beliefs. It seemed as though every corner of the world was plagued by sectarian divisions, making reconciliation a daunting challenge. The Taliban is a militant group that has been active in Afghanistan since the late 1990s. Since then, they have taken over large parts of the country and are currently in control of most of the south and east. The Taliban has imposed a strict version of Islamic law, which has caused numerous human rights violations and has led to increasing violence in the country. The Taliban has been making an effort to gain control of Pakistan. This has caused a lot of tension and conflict between the country and neighboring states. In addition, due to its location near India and Afghanistan, It is at the center of multiple disputes. The conflict between China and India has been ongoing for decades. It began with border disputes in 1962, and since then, the two countries have clashed over various territorial issues. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the two sides signed a series of peace agreements to de-escalate tensions and make progress toward resolving their differences. However, in 2020, the situation escalated when China began deploying troops to areas that it claimed as its own, prompting an Indian military response. The conflict between South Korea and North Korea is one of the longest-running and most complex in the world. The countries are divided along ideological, economic, and geopolitical lines, and there is no end in sight to the tension between them. North Korea has long been an unpredictable nuclear power, and its aggressive foreign policy has led to a number of military clashes with its southern neighbor. The North has declared itself a self-reliant nation and continues to operate outside of international law and its own constitution, while South Korea remains a vibrant democracy and one of the world's most technologically advanced nations. The conflict between China and Taiwan has been ongoing for decades, with both sides having a contentious relationship. Tensions between the two countries have continued to rise as China seeks to increase its control over the region and assert its dominance as the regional superpower. The current tensions between China and the United States have their roots in multiple issues, such as trade disputes, the security of the South China Sea, and human rights. These tensions between the two countries have been increasing steadily over the years, but they reached a new level in the year 2020. The implications of all these conflicts around the world in 2023 are far-reaching. On a macro level, global security, peace, and stability will be severely compromised. Nations that have been engaged in armed conflicts for years could further deteriorate their relationships and make it difficult for peace talks to take place. On a more personal level, many people will have to deal with the consequences of war, such as displacement, physical and mental suffering, poverty, and deprivation. In some cases, even entire generations of families may be destroyed by conflict. Moreover, civil wars can cause significant damage to a nation's infrastructure, leading to economic losses. As a result, citizens will face difficulties accessing food, water, and other resources. Conflict can also lead to further economic problems as investments in industries and businesses decline. The impacts of war go beyond economics as well, with social and political instability becoming increasingly common in countries affected by conflict. This can lead to human rights abuses and a rise in extremism and terrorism, particularly in those countries that lack a strong rule of law. In the long run, these conflicts could contribute to a weakened global order, which would make it harder for nations to resolve international disputes peacefully. Ultimately, the implications of all the conflicts taking place in 2023 will be felt for years to come. It is essential for governments to take preventative action now to ensure these devastating effects can be minimized. By investing in initiatives that foster a peaceful dialogue between countries and encouraging compromise between warring parties, we may be able to create a more secure and prosperous future for ourselves and future generations. The international community must also recognize its responsibility when it comes to preventing and managing global conflicts. Working together, member states can put pressure on belligerent nations to cease hostilities and attempt to find a diplomatic solution before the violence escalates. However, this requires close cooperation among nations and regional blocs, such as NATO or the African Union. Further, supporting organizations that help refugees who have been displaced due to conflict is an important step in helping them reintegrate into society once the fighting has ceased. Lastly, supporting organizations that monitor violations of human rights during wartime is essential for upholding basic standards of justice. Furthermore, third-party mediators should be employed to facilitate negotiations and foster mutual understanding between conflicting sides. This approach should also include public outreach efforts from local and national leaders to educate populations about the benefits of peace and promote nonviolent methods for settling disputes. Additionally, punitive measures such as trade embargoes or travel restrictions should be imposed on any party found guilty of gross violations of human rights. Finally, increased investment from wealthy countries should focus on funding sustainable development projects in poorer nations that suffer from ongoing violence. These initiatives should emphasize providing basic needs such as access to clean water and education, as well as developing economic opportunities so individuals can become self-sufficient and support their families. With increased awareness and support from international organizations, there is hope that world conflicts in 2023 will no longer pose a threat to global peace and stability. In 2001, the United States led a coalition of forces to remove the Taliban from power and replace it with a democratically elected government. However, the Taliban never fully left the country and continues to fight against the government and coalition forces in an effort to regain control of Afghanistan. The Taliban's activities in Pakistan have caused a lot of unrest and violence throughout the country. In response, the Pakistani government has taken steps to combat the insurgency and maintain security. China's increasing influence in the region and its potential threat to India's security. The Indian government is wary of Chinese military expansion and the potential for it to be used against India. The current tensions between the two nations are largely due to the fact that North Korea continues to develop nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles, despite international condemnation. In addition, North Korea's oppressive government has created an atmosphere of fear and despair for many of its citizens. South Korea, on the other hand, has become one of Asia's economic powerhouses and is home to a vibrant democracy. Since then, the two countries have had a complicated relationship with each other, with both sides claiming to be the rightful government of the island. Since 1949, the relationship between China and Taiwan has been characterized by strong opposition from both sides. In May 2020, the U.S. government accused China of covering up its failure to contain the novel coronavirus. This led to a series of retaliatory measures by both countries and a rise in tensions. In response to these measures, the U.S. launched an international campaign against China, accusing them of trying to cover up the pandemic and spread disinformation about its origins. In addition, the U.S. has taken a hard stance on Chinese companies, especially those operating in sensitive technologies. This has included placing restrictions on Huawei and other Chinese tech companies from accessing the U.S. market. The U.S. has also criticized China for its treatment of the Uyghur minority and other human rights abuses. The aftermath. The aftermath of all conflicts in 2023 is yet to be seen. However, it is certain that the effects of these wars will be long-lasting and potentially devastating. With the destruction of lives and resources, it is expected that the economic and social systems of many countries will be adversely affected. The political climate in many regions of the world will likely become tenser as various factions attempt to regain control and power over the newly contested areas. Furthermore, there is also a risk that new conflicts will emerge as a result of unresolved issues left in the wake of these wars. As such, it is vital that countries work together to find peaceful solutions and avoid further destruction. Only through working together can we hope to avoid another decade of global conflict. To prevent a repeat of this tumultuous period, governments must continue to make use of diplomatic efforts to ensure peace. Additionally, they must strive for transparency in their decision-making processes and allow citizens to openly voice their opinions. Education initiatives should also be employed, not just on international relations but on local matters as well. This way, citizens can have an understanding of both their own culture and their neighbors' cultures. Citizens need to recognize the importance of maintaining peace between different nations, particularly if their nation has been a victim of war before. Ultimately, only by recognizing the mistakes of the past and actively striving toward a better future can we hope for lasting peace throughout the globe. While many governments may choose to overlook potential threats, citizens must remain vigilant in noting any signs of increased tension or hostility between nations. International organizations must also step up and aid those who are most vulnerable during times of conflict. This means providing relief supplies, aid packages, and other resources needed to survive during times of crisis. Countries should provide each other with the necessary support to move forward with peace agreements while allowing their citizens the freedom to express themselves without fear. Education programs can serve as an excellent tool for teaching people about their rights, responsibilities, and cultural differences. Conflict resolution should be encouraged whenever possible, whether through arbitration or negotiations. With enough effort, we can make sure that the world remains at peace despite some of its underlying tensions. Through doing so, future generations will have access to better opportunities, less destruction, and greater economic growth than what might have occurred had a major conflict occurred in 2023. We can also rest easier knowing that millions of lives have been spared due to our collective efforts in preventing a major conflict. However, even in our current state of relative peace, we must remain ever vigilant to protect ourselves and others against any malicious actors that might disrupt fragile peace. Such vigilance is especially important at a time when the advancement of technology is often used for destructive purposes. The danger of cyber attacks is real and growing, as the sophistication of these attacks increase. Governments, corporations, and private individuals must stay aware of the potential risks posed by cybercriminals. Effective cyber defense measures should be implemented, and authorities must respond quickly to any emerging threat. Additionally, robust cybersecurity education should be provided to the public to help spread awareness of the dangers of cybercrime. It is also essential to hold governments and corporations accountable for their role in safeguarding users' data. The media must be held responsible for reporting on the latest cyber threats, and authorities should keep the public informed of any developments related to cybersecurity. Lastly, industry-specific regulations should be established to govern the handling of personal data, thus safeguarding users' privacy. By taking these measures, we can help protect ourselves and the world at large from any future conflicts that may arise due to the misuse of technology. However, the Taliban never fully left the country and continues to fight against the government and coalition forces in an effort to regain control of Afghanistan. The Taliban's increasing power in the country is a major source of concern for world leaders, as it is seen as a threat to international security. The instability in Pakistan has caused economic disruption and human suffering, and there is no clear solution in sight. It is essential that all countries involved work together to find a peaceful resolution to this crisis. As a result, India has sought to strengthen its own defense capabilities in order to counter any threat from China. With no end in sight, it is clear that the ongoing conflict between China and India will continue to be a major source of tension in South Asia for some time. In order to ensure that the conflict does not escalate into a full-blown war, both sides must find ways to peacefully resolve their differences and build trust. This can be done through dialogue, cooperation on various issues, and confidence-building measures. However, there have been some efforts towards reconciliation in recent years, with occasional meetings between leaders from both sides to discuss issues of mutual concern. While progress has been slow and often tentative, it is hoped that one day the two Koreas can put their differences aside and reunify peacefully. The Taiwanese government has taken steps to increase trade ties with countries around the world and to strengthen its diplomatic relationships in order to create an atmosphere of independence from Beijing. Taiwan has also established its own military forces in order to defend itself against potential attacks from China. The tension between China and Taiwan is ongoing, with no sign of a resolution in sight. As both sides continue to take steps to protect their interests, the conflict is likely to remain unresolved for some time. The future of relations between China and the U.S. will depend on how both sides choose to handle the various conflicts between them. There is hope that both sides will engage in dialogue and work towards resolving their differences peacefully. However, until then, it seems that tensions between the two countries will remain high. In conclusion, the world is facing a multitude of conflicts in 2023, from border issues to civil wars to two-nation wars and allies wars. Each conflict has its own implications and aftermath, both at home and abroad. While it is difficult to predict the future, it is clear that the consequences of these conflicts are far-reaching and can have devastating effects on economies, security, and communities across the globe. It is our hope that through understanding the complexities of these conflicts, we can work together to find peaceful solutions that bring peace and stability to the world. Thanks for watching. For more views and updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned. Thank you.